Hey, how are you? Sorry. What's everybody up to today? Buffering? Yeah. Sorry. It's terrible. I don't know if it's my internet service or what. I'm having a real hard time with that. We got another storm that's happening right now. Is it still buffering? No? Okay. Well, we had about 10 or 12 centimeters of snow last night, and we've got another 10 centimeters of snow coming tonight, so it should be fun. Is it still buffering? How are you doing, Rapid? Hey, Kevin, 74. I'm good. A lot of bloody snow out there today. Can't go bottle digging. Can't go exploring any homes today because the roads are bad. So I thought I would do a live stream. Where am I? Ontario, Canada. Where are you? Where is everybody? Ah, New York. Are you getting any snow there? Oh, northern Maine. That's cold there. So I've heard that you're having a lot of cold weather. Anyone else having a live stream this afternoon? It's snowing there? Oh, yeah. Well, the snow that you're getting, we're supposed to be getting later on. Yeah, we've had below zero for about the same amount of time. Um, but you're closer to the ocean, I believe, right? Because the ocean winds also make it colder, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm near Lake Huron, so when the wind's coming across the lake, it's picking up a lot of lake effect snow, plus the cold's coming down from the north, so it gets cold. This winter it's been actually colder for longer than most years. Uh, do I go fishing? Yeah, but I don't have anyone to go fishing with. My sons don't fish. And my good friend that I did go fishing with, he got killed by a drunk driver. Solo fishing? Yeah, I guess. But hey, Ian, how are you? You guys should check out my good friend Ian. His channel, Hindo Digs It. It's awesome. He's in Scotland. Him and my buddy Steve. They do bottle digging videos. Yeah, he's really good. Thank you. So far, no trolls. Is it buffering still? Because we've had some major problems with our internet. I've tried doing live streams before, but they just kept going in and out, in and out. I like trout. What about you, Rapid? No snow in Gloucestershire? Is that how it's pronounced? Gloucestershire? Gloucestershire? Your internet's rubbish too, eh? Yeah, so is mine. Right now, I would love to be in Scotland where they don't have any snow. Yeah, I want to go trout fishing. Yeah, you have all the gear. Hopefully, you'll go this spring. Yeah, I would love to go fishing. I have my tackle and my fishing pole, but my sons don't want to go, and well, I don't have a lot of good friends left. They're most of them have died. Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire. That's a tongue twister, especially when you stutter. Gloucestershire. Try to make new friends. Oh, I am. I'm making friends on YouTube. But don't get me wrong, I have friends. But you know, when you go fishing with friends, you want to go, with some good friends and shoot the shit. West County sub. Okay, great. Thank you. Ian, do you go fishing? Or do you don't have time for fishing? So we got 6, 7 in the room, 2 likes. Yeah, you guys can smash that like button. Oh, Diamond sleeping, huh? Well, you worked him too hard digging. Yeah, Ian put out a video this morning. How are you? Great. How are you doing, Yoper? Digger 57? I don't think I've seen your channel. What do you dig, Yoper? Are you like, do you go after coins, metal detecting, bottle digging? What do you dig? Oh, I got 6 likes. Oh, thank you. Metal detecting, yeah. I'm going out this spring. My cousin is giving me one. Oh, Yoper, thanks Yoper for the sub. Yeah, I'll sub everybody back when I get off. Yeah, I'm going metal detecting this spring. My cousin gave me one. I just have to pick it up. Hey, Digger, Jack, how are you doing? Okay, Rapid needs 6 more subs to hit 200, so check out his channel. And check out Jack's channel. He's the relic digger. He goes out metal detecting and he digs for old bottles. Oh, you got a tripod. Excellent. Is it like the one that I told you about? Well, there's probably more snow coming your way, Jack. No worries, Jack. Yeah, it's excellent. Well, you have a ginger beer. Excellent. Thanks, Ian. I have some bottles for you too, Ian. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it fits your phone. Yeah. So does mine. Mine's actually holding up my phone now. Yeah, it's snowing. Yeah, it's snowing here too. I was digging last night, digging out the snow, and what's 99? Oh, the bottle ginger beer. Yeah, I was digging last night out some snow, and I woke up this morning and I had vertigo. What do you mean you're joking? It's probably a good price. You got the live stream working. Yeah, only took about 6 tries. And make sure when you sub another channel, you don't unsub them because there's enough trolls going around subbing people, then they unsub and then they stalk their channel. Just drinking pop today. It's a pretty good stream. That's good. You have to do one, Ian. And you'll probably notice a lot of your bottles are on this shelf here behind me. Hindu digs it. He finds some incredible bottles and little crocs. You have no idea how. It took me, like I said, about six tries. Hey, Steve's in the room. How you doing, Steve? Finally woke up? So I'm just a little bit nervous today, being on a live stream. Diamond subbed you. Oh, excellent. And you're a cripple. You're not a cripple. Oh, Steve, Ian must have worked you to death yesterday, did he? You're supposed to take turns going down into the tip. Yeah, Steve has an excellent channel too. So Diamond Productions, check out his channel. He has another channel he's not using right now, which I don't understand why. But anyways, there's Diamond Productions, and he's greedy. Yeah, I thought so. And Steve Diamonds. So check out both his channels because he says he's not posting videos to his other channel till he hits 1,000 subs. So I don't know how you're supposed to get 1,000 subs if you're not posting videos. It's one thing in Ontario and probably northern in the States is right now we're all under snow, so it makes it difficult to go out. Sadly, all my bottle dumps only last about 10 digs at least. a mile away. Well, do you have a bicycle, Jack? And my favorite bottle, Ian, what of the ones that you sent me? Well, right now, my favorite bottles, Ian sent me, Hindu Dixit sent me the two torpedo bottles. They are awesome. I actually have the torpedo bottles on display in my wife's china cabinet because I'm going to make a little stand for them. Well, Jack, it might be annoying, but I used to take my bike and I would leave in the morning and I would go through people's properties, like through the bush, go to neighboring farms. I mean, every farm has a small dump. Okay, see you soon, Rabbit outdoors. So you have to get out and explore. That's the whole part of it. You go exploring. And I believe you're in farm country, aren't you, Jack? Or are you in one of those richy estates, housing estates? You up there with the rich and famous, Jack? Yeah, farming town. So I mean, every farm has a dump. Be hunting some old logging camps this spring. Oh, that would be excellent. Is it snowing there just now? Yeah, we've got lots of snow. It's snowing down pretty hard. I made a video. I'll put it out after it this morning after my son dug out the driveway. Um, so you can see the amount of snow that we're actually getting, and we're actually getting more snow right now. Believe it or not, we're supposed to get another 10 centimeters of snow. I was supposed to be going away Monday, but I can't. Found abandoned whiskey still. Huh? Oh, that'd be excellent. Yeah, I found a still too. It was on. Was along the. Well, you guys don't know. You love the hat. Pretty smart. Yeah, I like it. But I haven't had a haircut in a while, so my hair is awful bushy. So happens when you get curly hair. My hair just goes all over the damn direction, just like it did back in the '80s. I used to have hair down to my waist. I had the earring, and I had the big. Well, it was a big perm. It went straight down my shoulders and down to my back. Yeah, if you're on my Facebook, you can see one of the pictures of me back in the '80s when I had the big hair. But then back in the disco, I had the disco cut. See, I had a disco haircut, I had a punk haircut, and then I had the big '80s hair, and then in the '90s I had a mullet. So everybody's pretty quiet. Okay, got 8 likes, 6 people in the room. Well, the good old '80s. Oh, the '80s music is excellent. But I also I don't get me wrong. I listen to the '80s music, but I also like the music now. I like Adele, and one of my favorite groups was One Direction. Good old rock and roll, yeah. What type? 70s? 60s? Anyone a Kiss fan? Because I like Boxcar Willie. Seriously? Oh, 70s music was good. Like you had Kiss, the Eagles, Aerosmith, AC/DC, Bee Gees, Bob Marley. Yeah, I wonder why you like Bob Marley. I like some of Bob Marley's. Yeah, there's oh, your dad likes Boxcar Willie. Yeah, my dad likes that type of music too. Van Halen, yeah. Which one? The original or when they replaced the singer? C6 Steve is also very cool. Well, when I was growing up, my dad plays the violin, so they played a lot of the. Seriously, you Eagles, Queen, yeah. Spandau, ballet, yeah. No, like in the '80s, I liked oh, the original singer, yeah. Thumbs up. Which AC/DC singer did you like? Because there was three. They're the Dog Danglers, the Mutt Mutts. What about ZZ Top? There's Blondie. I liked her. Pat Benatar. Um, in the '80s. ABC. Heck, yeah, ZZ Top was good. Yeah, yeah. I like Kiss. Leonard Skinner was good. Yeah. I also like the '60s too. The Doors, Mamas and Papas. Um, Mamas and Papas was one of my favorites. I also like a lot of the one-hit wonders. Um, Backstreet Boys. There's one or two of their songs I like, but no, I'm not a big fan of the Backstreet Boys. But I do like One Direction, believe it or not. The One Direction had a video out that how I got listening to One Direction was purely by accident. I seen one of their videos where they're all out camping in the pool and they're doing all kinds of stuff in the lake. And it reminded me of my buddies when we were that age and we'd be out at the beach and doing all kinds of weird shit. Yeah, I had a great group of friends back when I was in my teens and 20s, but sadly there's only a couple of them left. And they all didn't die from old age either. Most of them died in their 20s. Oh, Steve Diamond Productions is there too. So check out his channel. I thought his channel was archived. Steve's a busy man. He's a man of many faces. When you coming over the pond? Oh, I'm hoping to come over this spring. I'm sending away for my passport. I can't wait to come over and start digging. I actually have a cousin in Scotland. She's a teacher. I think she's about an hour away from you, Ian. Yeah, my cousin was born over here, and Steve has a free room. Well, that sounds good. Do you, Steve? Do I got to bring some Bob Marley over? So about the AC/DC, which singer did you like? The original one? I like the original AC/DC singer that he sang. Yeah, Bon Scott. Hey, Steve Vlogs, how are you? Bonnie got up and running. Yeah, no, Bon Scott was the second one. Hey, Nicole Fairman. Oh, that's good. Any trolls today, Steve? Yeah, was Bon Scott the original one? Um, yeah, he was the one that he was the first one to bring bagpipes into rock. You dispose of trolls. Yeah. Well, I haven't made anyone a wrench yet because I wasn't sure how this was going to work. Yeah, that's Carlos came to Alan's stream. Oh, 7 in the room, 9 likes. Oh, excellent. But my favorite bottles, let's see. Well, really, it's hard to say. I really don't have complete favorite. Anyone watching the Super Bowl? No, sorry, I'm not a big Super Bowl. I'm not a big fan. Make that 11 likes. Yeah, thanks, Steve. No, I'm sorry, I'm not a big football fan. I like hockey and baseball. You're into cards and well, just now. I thought you were into pop bottles. 12, yep. I thought you liked soda bottles. Oh, hockey, yeah. Yeah, the Maple Leafs are actually winning right now. Cream pots is yours? Yeah, oh, I love those cream pots that you sent me. They are beautiful. You do, but you never dug one. Well, you don't have that many over there anyways, do you? But you certainly dig my favorite team, Toronto Maple Leafs. Hey, exploring. So we got 8 people, 12 likes. Awesome. So what does everyone think of the new rules for YouTube? I guess it's a thumbs down. Well, I'm actually I'm not a big fan of this 4,000 hours. Terrible, yeah. Okay. See it a bit, Yoper. No, but the only thing I can say that I'm hoping is it'll get rid of some of the trolls. Because, oh, piss off. Damn cat. Bull, what is that? Bunch of crooks. Yeah. Well, no. I mean, like, the more fake channels there are, like, if you get one person puts up 2 or 3 videos and then just stops, and there's advertising on those 2 or 3 videos, and the guy's not putting out any more, then that takes it away from us. What's my cat's name? Sugar. She's crusty. She's, here, Sugar. Yeah. Here she is. Yeah, she's a little bit pissed off. She doesn't like being touched. Only when she, only when she wants it. Oh, your cat's name is Mocha. That's a nice one. Is that the dog on it? She can beat up the dogs. She's not afraid of them either. There's not too much Sugar's afraid of, right? She goes outside in the spring and summer and she brings mice to the front door. So I guess that's her way of thanking us, so they say. So what was I saying before the cat came in? But I'll tell you, I started digging bottles when I was 9, and I went up and down our road to every farm. I went through their forest, and that's how I learned how to find them. Was going through everybody's property. The best bottle that I ever dug. Oh, it's hard to say. I got so many of them. Um, oh, hey, Yoper, you're back. Um, I don't know if I have it out here or not. Oh, just a minute. I'll get it. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Diamond, you there? Yeah, Diamond's here. Our, yeah, this is it. This is my the best one I ever found as far as a pop bottle, and it's called Alexander's um, Alec Matthews, and it's from Guelph on Ontario, and it dates to 1860. And I dug this out. Oh, it's well, about 17 years ago. And there's no chips or cracks, but it's got the hazing in it, like as you can see, like it's all white, but no, this is my favorite one. You can actually read it. Yeah, that one I won't part with. Sorry, and it's the only one I ever found like that. But yeah, I found a lot of medicine bottles. I should have brought some down. Doper when you're digging them. School ball, nice aqua. Yeah, it is. If I could get it, I've got it cleaned up on the outside. But a lot of this that's not clear is on the inside. So if I took it to someone and had it cleaned properly, it would look beautiful. But I got a lot of Javex bottles or Clorox bottles. It's a bit sick, yeah, but it is my favorite one. Um, yeah, I've got a lot. Um, and then I've got some milk bottles. Just a sec, maybe I can grab one. back. So I found this one, Old Irish whiskey. It's actually big. It's huge. It's Mitchell Company, Belfast. Yeah, Belfast. That's from over across the pond. And then this one here is also sick. It's purple, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is Valley View Dairy, Broadview Avenue. So that's also one of my favorites. Time for winter to go away, FC. Yeah. Oh, I wish it would. You got the same bottle. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I found this one actually in my first videos that I did about a year and a half ago. Was in the same spot that I found it, and I went back to that spot thinking I would find more, but I didn't find any more of these. Got an air pocket right on the base, but unfortunately, my gin bottle. This one has nothing on it. What's that? Later Victorian, the whiskey bottle or the gin bottle? Whiskey, yeah. Yeah, it's about 1890s, yeah. And the gin bottle. Now I have some gin bottles I found that actually have gin on it, but this one here is a cool one. This I think I found this one 2 or 3 years ago. But well, since I started doing videos, I really haven't found that many old ones. I find them like from 1900, 1910, 1920. Find a lot of them, but like you have to understand, in Ontario, where I live, in the 1880s, it was strictly pioneers. When are you going to? Oh, yeah, Ian's got to get one. But in the Ontario was first settled in like the 1700s, but that was near Toronto and Ottawa. Now, Toronto, Ontario was originally settled in, I think they started settling in Toronto in about 1800. But you start heading further north of Toronto, so you go to where I lived before. That area was settled in the 1850s to 1860s. So then you go further north, it gets a little bit later and a little bit later. Like Manitoba was first open to settlers in 1900. Do people garden or dumps in the woods? Previes. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done any for the last couple of years, but yeah, there's Previes, yeah. But again, the pioneers, they didn't have much glass. Like, they didn't buy whiskey, they made their own moonshine, and they would have used crocks. So yeah, it is difficult. But Southern Ontario, if you go to Southern Ontario from Ottawa, Toronto, Niagara Falls, that stretch of land, it's about I don't know, about 8 or 7 hours across, was called Lower Canada, upper, yeah, lower Canada. Um, so you'll find a lot of good stuff in there, but unfortunately, I don't live there. Um, the prices of houses near Toronto right now, for like say a two-bedroom house in Toronto, for a two-bedroom house, it's about a million dollars. No, I would be a lot surprised because like we don't have what we have. We don't have the stuff that you guys have. I mean, over here, if you were to dig a Prevy, like you'll find bottles, but mainly the bottles you'll find are after 1900. And a lot of the older farms like from 1800 to 1850, a lot of them are being paved over with housing developments. Toronto uh, is, I mean, they're paving over farms faster than you can blink an eye. That's why I actually moved because where I was living before, uh, they, I lived in a small town, a small farming town, but Toronto has now moved in, and they're building houses everywhere. So it's getting harder and harder to find a good one. Well, no, not over here, no. But the old ones, yeah, it will be getting harder and harder. It's happening there too, yeah. I believe it. Well, I mean, Scotland. When you consider the population, Scotland doesn't have a large population. So you guys got all that land, and people are starting to see, houses everywhere. It's happening here. Like, I don't, like they need to start building up. Like as far as I'm concerned, they all look the same. Yeah, yeah. We we call them uh, 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 cookie cutter, cookie cutter houses. They're terrible. Crazy amount of money. Yeah. Well, in my hometown where I grew up, the average house price there is about 800,000 now. Like to buy a farm, um, my grandparents' farm is probably worth about $2 million, and my great grandfather bought it in 1913 for I think he paid about $2,700. Uh, so yeah, I find a lot of Clorox. This one here is Javex. It's the same as Clorox, but it's a Canadian bottle. That's one thing about Canada. Canadian bottles will be getting rarer and rarer because Canada's population is 32 million, whereas the U.S. population is like 300 million. So back when they were built, like back when they made these in the 1920s, and this is a Canadian bottle. So let's say for the year they would have made five a million of these. Where in the U.S. they would have made like 15 million. So Canadian glasses there isn't as much. 340 million. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the U.S. The Yanks are rockets. The Yanks are good. Except for Trump. Sorry. I had to say it. Don't like him. But we have Justin Trudeau as our prime minister, and he's an idiot. He's actually bringing in terrorists, and he's giving these terrorists The one terrorist he paid him $10 million as an apology because we accused him of being a terrorist. Yet he is a terrorist. But the Canadian Army is being shortchanged. Oh, there's a big surprise, isn't it? Support the terrorists. You don't want to get me started on politics. So 7 people, 13 likes, awesome. Oh, I've been on 45 minutes. I'm glad everybody stuck at it with me. Britney Spears, or what's that, S Club 7? Don't like Britney Spears. Well, an S Club 7, I've never heard of that. My favorite female singers, Blondie, Pat Benatar, Adele, and you're moving to Canada. If it gets worse here, well, you're probably more than welcome to. I mean, we do have gun control up here, and Americans don't believe in gun control. Americans believe they should be able to have a sidearm in their pocket at all times. Up here, well, I don't even own a gun. Most people I know have hunting rifles. You can sell those, yeah. They did, like in Canada, they did bring in. No, you don't, Steve. You don't need a gun. If you had a gun, then we'd all have to have a gun, Steve. Gets worse. Exploring with FC. Where are you? You in the U.S.? God of the gun laws. Americans, we're in Scotland. There'll be no people left. Just sheep. Yeah. Whereabouts are you? Yeah, there'd be no people left. Yeah, England and Scotland, they have the lowest amount of gun crime, I believe. Uh, I know at one time some of your police didn't even carry guns, but in Ontario where I live, we get a lot of the gun crime. The guns are brought over the border through drug deals and smuggle them, like the guns are smuggled in. So I mean, you can have gun control, and we do. So legal people who go out and they get the permits, they go to the store and they buy it properly. Yeah, that's all good. But you're getting the guns coming across from the States, smuggled over. There's no control over those. And right now, Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, a lot of, like you're hearing about people being killed every day with a gun or stabbed. Right now, Toronto is in the midst of. They've discovered that they had a serial killer. Well, you own six firearms. You're jealous. You don't need a gun, Steve. You would probably shoot your foot. You have your freedom. What do you mean? You have freedom. U.S., Canada, and Scotland are all about the same. We're all free. England is free. the U.S. and Canada. Your dad has a shotgun, which is not a good idea. No, my dad. Well, I won't say, but my dad, he has a. Uh, he has something. I mean, I might have a gun. I might not. Oh well. England, the police state, is not free. England's not a police state. Where do you get that from? England is not a police state. England is the same as Canada. Drive-bys against deer. Police are hired thugs. No, they're not. No. England, Scotland, Ireland, Canada, Australia are all the same. I mean, Canada has the Queen. Police are bent like the government. Where? England? Steve, you don't collect those bottles with that look like bongs, do you? Well, unfortunately, people have to have cameras. Um, but I don't want to get into any conspiracy theories. Yeah, but most of those cameras that you're talking about are put in place, like up here in Canada. Some of our street lights have a camera. Is because people are driving through yellow lights when they're supposed to be stopping. I mean, I'm sure it's the same. It's the same way in the States. Up here, people see green, they floor it. They see yellow, they really give it gas. Then when they see red, they just go crazy. I mean, sometimes if people obeyed the law, you wouldn't need these cameras. But I mean, we have cameras on streets because people are being mugged, stores are being robbed, people are being killed by these illegal guns. So unfortunately, you have to have cameras for the courts. You do facial, yeah, and in Walmart, yeah. Oh, I don't like Walmart. Don't get me started on that damn store. Walmart is. I don't shop there. My wife likes going to Walmart, but I don't. I don't like. I don't like it. I don't like their attitude. You talk about a police state. Walmart is like a police state. I mean, I have every right to shop wherever I want to. Farm food, so do I. Oh, I wouldn't go grocery shopping at Walmart. No, no, I won't. Uh, I will buy stuff from Canada before I buy it from Mexico or Chile or South America. I mean, we have farms in Canada. Why would I want to support Mexico or Chile or somewhere else? I mean, if we don't have it and Mexico grows it, so let's say right now, for instance, it's a January, so I don't have a garden outside. Tesco, was that a grocery store? So I don't have, so I can't grow my garden right now. So my grocery stores are full of food from California, Texas, Florida, Chile, New Zealand, stuff from Australia, not Australia, no, South America, Mexico. So if we're not growing it, if it's not in season in Canada, then I'll buy it. Like my oranges, I buy from Florida. Good shoes in Tesco. I have no clue. I've never heard of that store. We've got Walmart's. We got Walmart came to Canada. A lot of our stores closed up. Okay, well, we'll see you again, Roper. Cannabis legal in Canada? Not yet. Yeah, food is shipped over. We have like the cost of some of the food that's shipped to Canada is crazy. So when it's in season, I'll buy it here because I want natural foods. I don't want stuff with some of those damn chemicals in it. But yeah, marijuana. I don't think too much about the Illuminati. Sorry, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe the world's going to end, and I don't believe we're being controlled by Rothschild family. And no, Big Brother is not watching me. I mean, yeah, okay. So if the government wants to watch me, oh, the Queen? No, the Queen looks normal. GM foods are major problem, Steve. No, I actually like the royal family. The Queen is the head of Canada. She's on all of our money. She's in our courts. The Queen is still a major part of Canada. There is talk about having about voting the Queen out, but no. I like our system. I know you're going to bring up how much the Queen is paid and how much Prince Charles and Prince Andrew and all of them are paid. But I mean, when you consider government officials, what they're being paid and what people who have electricity companies and crazy. She's a very strange woman thing. No, she's not. Anyways, like I said, I'm not going to talk about theorists. If you believe that the Queen is a reptile, go to it. Have fun. Okay. Now, if you want to see someone that's a reptile, I'm sorry, but look at Prince Charles's wife. That idiot. I don't understand him at all. Prince Charles had a beautiful wife, but instead of being with his wife, Princess Diana, he was with the old troll. No, I mean, no. Prince Charles is an idiot. He's actually going to be king of Canada. Yeah, she does look like a horse. I know he's a weirdo too. But look who Prince Harry's going to be marrying. Now that is going to cause a major scandal. She's an American divorcee. Oh. We all know what happened to Prince Edward when he was going to marry a divorcee. Check it out on YouTube. Check what out? What, the Queen's a reptile? The Queen is actually, if you go by what she's supposed to be, she's a messenger of God. Prince Harry's new what, the one he's engaged to? Meghan Markle? She lived in Toronto. Steve's into witchcraft and you have fun with that, Steve. About who? The Queen? Now, how could anybody get revealing videos of the Queen? What time is it in Canada? It's, oh, where's the damn clock? I put one in down here. Oh, there it is. It's 20 after 4. So that would be, what, 1,600 hours? I guess your time. Oh, Meghan Markle's. Yeah. You, you would have fun over here, Steve, when marijuana becomes legal. You could get your prescription filled at the doctor's office or at the pharmacy. But marijuana is going to be legal in July. And you'll be able to go to your local beer and liquor stores and get your marijuana, which has pissed off a lot of people, because there was a lot of people that were watching the States. Prescription in Canada, what, for marijuana? No, I don't like it. How much will it cost? I have no clue yet. But it's going to be in the beer store and liquor stores. A lot of people in Canada thought when they were going to bring in the marijuana that we would be having specialty shops. So they started setting up these specialty stores in Toronto and other places, ready to, as soon as the laws were passed, to start selling it. But the government decided, well, we get a lot of taxes. So they got rid of all those people. They were all charged and fined and raided. And so, yeah, it's going to be strictly sold with the same place you get your beer and liquor. But they actually have, they're selling beer now in grocery stores. Oh, there's already a lot of zombies. Don't get me wrong, I smoked a lot of marijuana back when I was younger. I did a lot of shit back in the 70s and 80s. So when I say I don't like it, it's just not because I haven't tried it, because I have tried it. I tried it for the real Oshkosh, for the 70s. All drugs should be decriminalized, which is different from being legal. Hey, 95, 925, what, Cider? We're just talking about drugs. Steve Diamond from Steve Diamond Productions wants all drugs decriminalized. Yeah, welcome to the group. We got 7 people. So yeah, there wasn't much. There wasn't much back in the day that I didn't try. I did not try cocaine, and I didn't try LSD. What's happening? You see, we went from talking about bottles to Steve's question about legalizing every prescription or every drug going, decriminalizing it. And the reason why I'm against a lot of drugs, and it's a very personal reason. Back in the day when I was doing a lot of this stuff, that's when I lost a lot of my good friends. I can take you on a cemetery walk, and in my hometown, I've got, well, do I do a lot of exploring around it? Yes, I do. I like a few Elton John songs. Not a big fan of his. He's retiring. I really don't care. I mean, yeah, Elton John's, the best music he did was from the 1970s. Crocodile Rock. And he did Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Those early songs, but I'm not a big fan of his music. I'm really not. When back in the 70s, he was fun, but Don't Go Breaking My Heart, yeah, brilliant. That's an excellent song. Dee Dee, is it Dee Dee? Dee Dee was good. He did The Lion King. I don't know. My kids like the Lion King. I got three kids that are grown, and I got a granddaughter. She could move the hips. Yes, she could. But then back in the 70s, I could move my hips too. I can still move them. No, I'm just kidding. The 70s were fun. The 1980s were a blast. Probably, is it all in Canada? No, we got people in the room from Scotland and the US. I'm doing really good today. What's my favorite Disney movie? Oh, I liked Growing Up. Ooh. I guess, I don't know. Pocahontas was good. Was it Dumbo the elephant? I like that one. You love Frozen? And oh yeah, 101 Dalmatians was good. Yeah, Frozen I've never seen. I've never seen Frozen. My kids, they used to like going to see Harry Potter. Oh, you love Britney Spears. What's your favorite song, Ian? You explore only in Canada? Right now, yeah. Frank Zappa? Yeah. Who remembers Frank Zappa's daughter? You should see it's addicting. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe I'll take my granddaughter. I have a 2-year-old granddaughter. And I also had some news too, guys. Those of you who have been watching my channel know about my daughter Courtney. Her and her boyfriend were married last November. Hit Me Baby One More. Yeah, I actually like that song. What do you explore, Lana? Yeah, Hit Me Baby One More Time. That was a good one. My daughter, she liked the Spice Girls. So, that's what, like, back in the 90s when the Spice Girls were popular. The Spice Girls, I think their main hit song, that was pretty cool. And I got to listen to it all the time because my daughter had it. Do I come to Toronto? I come, yeah, I go down to Toronto mainly they are trannies. What's trannies? Who's a tranny? The Spice Girls. Oh, I get it. Okay, well, I don't think. Steve, you're killing me. All around New York and Florida. What do you like to collect? The good old Spice Girls, yeah. Well, my daughter was into the Spice Girls. You know, she was Courtney when Courtney liked them. So the Spice Girls came in, and my daughter liked them, so she got to play them. So their one hit, I don't know what I can't remember, but they had, I think, their first hit song or second one or something. I actually liked it. I could dig it. But I love all types of music. I don't like Justin Bieber. Oh, nah. The Bangles, yeah, they were good. Hey, Mickey. I like the Scottish singers. Five, what's that song they sang? I'd walk 500 miles. Oh, what was their name? So what do you actually collect, Delana? Is it bottles? Yeah, the Proclaimers, they were excellent. They had the one song. I'd walk 500 miles. That was a good one. Your recent bottle finds as I watch. Well, what bottles do you have? Is it no furniture? Uh, Edgemore, what bottles did you find recently? Well, I got some antique furniture. Steve Diamond's into witchcraft. Spooky. I can see when I come to Scotland, we'll have to do a pub night. How does that sound? If I come to Scotland, we'll do a pub night. Anyone know about Darling Mason jars trying to value mine? Darling Mason? Jesus, have we got pub to go to? We'll be there for the whole week. That sounds good. A lot of cobalt. Well, are you going to make them into a video, Edgemore? I don't have a Darling mason jar. I don't think I've ever heard of one. You see a lot of exploring online. Yeah, there's a lot of people exploring. I'm the only one, I believe, that does abandoned roadside bottle dumps. Is Jack still in the room? You're going to start a new Pokemon channel. I actually there's a video I made about a year and a half ago where I'm just coming back from this hike, and I was out digging. I was out looking for a new site, and I was coming back. Check out your channel. Well, you should check out my channel. No, but I do post pictures of some of my finds on your. Okay, yeah, yeah. I see them. Jimmy's channel is brilliant. No, it's. Thanks, Ian. I can't say no. You're in a live stream. You're gonna make me blush. But mason jars are going up in value. It's the ball jars. The ball jars. I got one. The ball jars. These are what's worth a lot of money. So if you start finding them. Best bottle digger. No, I'm not the best. The best bottle diggers in Scotland. Ian and Steve. Oh, you like that, eh? I've got this jar is the screw top, but I've got some of the wire tops. I don't know if you've seen wire top. Yeah, here we go. Now this isn't ball, but this is a wire top. Right here. I find a lot of these. So if you ever, I don't give out my addresses to where I dig. I'm sorry. I won't. If you were to come over and come out with me, I will take you to it. But I will not post it online. I will not post anything. Oh yeah, that toothpaste lid, that was amazing, Ian. I loved it. I've seen them on your in your videos, but I was afraid to mention them. But yeah, I really love that last one. I don't have any toothpaste lids at all, but these are the type of jars that I do collect when it comes to canning. Is these wire tops. You know, they're awesome. You know, you lift it up, pull it down. There we go. I got some of these. These are the crown jars. Yeah. I find a lot of these. Doesn't matter where I dig, I usually find these, and I keep them all the time. Like when I go digging, one of the things I do is I don't just bring home the bottles. I bring home anything I think might be of value, which is lids, like even these. These are made out of zinc, so chances are they're not going to rot. You know, you'll still be able to find them. These don't rot; they corrode. So once, I mean, they do. I guess you call rot or corrode, whatever. But you do end up finding these. You like furniture? Well, furniture's good, but it's right now you have to be careful when it comes to buying antique furniture. Do you buy antique furniture? Is there wild pigs in Canada? No. No, there's no wild boar. Maybe, no. I could be wrong, but I've never heard of them. I know where I live, we don't have any bears or moose. We have deer. We have foxes, coyotes, raccoons, skunks. But if you want bear, moose, elk, you have to drive about 4 or 5 hours north of me, or even further. I mean, up near Sudbury. I think Sudbury's about 5.5 hours from me. They got bear and I believe moose, elk, Bigfoot. Yes, we have Bigfoot. Sasquatch. There's rumors of Sasquatch. There's wildcats in the Highlands. Like pumas. Yeah, we have wildcats. We've got cougars. You go out to the Rocky Mountains in British Columbia and Alberta, they have wildcats out there, mountain lions. Um, you've seen them. Well, we have bobcats. Yeah, I believe there's bobcats around here. Last spring, there was bear sightings in my area and cougar sightings. But I've never seen any. Because if you see where I'm in southern Ontario, so it was no dog. It was bigger than a house cat. Well, yeah, that was probably like a bobcat. Like we have bobcats here. Their ears. See the Loch Ness monster? It waved. Did the Loch Ness monster wave to you, Ian? Bobcats have on their ear. If you look at a cat's ear, because the cat's ear is straight up, bobcats have hair that goes above their ear. Yeah, the Loch Ness monster waved and then disappeared. Yeah. I bet it did. Yes, I'm drinking Coke and only Coke. I've been on here an hour and 22 minutes. It's been fun. 6 people. No trolls yet. I guess trolls don't find the conversation that exciting. I'm just some old guy. Steve Hyams got abducted by a UFO last summer. Yeah, I believe that. I actually believe it. Some of the comments he's made today, yeah, I can see that. I do believe in UFOs. Anyone else believe in UFOs? I've seen, in my life, I've seen 3 different spacecrafts that I couldn't figure out. They're demonic and not physical. No, they look physical to me. Yes, how much did you want for them? They were awesome. I'd never seen anything like that. No, I remember when I was a kid, uh, my brother came out of his bedroom and he was really upset. So my mom thought he was having a bad dream, but she come out and then she went in to see what was wrong. And okay, we could trade, sure. Then my mom called me in, and we were looking out his bedroom window, and there was something hovering over our forest in the backyard because I grew up on my grandparents' farm, and there was something in just over the trees, so just over the tree line, and it had these weird lights on them. I guess there was some green lights, red lights. What about ghosts? Are they real or fiction? I believe they're real. And I believe if there is ghosts, I'll probably say they're around Steve's house. Because I'm sure by the end of the night, Steve's probably seeing things. They're demonic too. Well, can't anything be a friendly, Steve? But I definitely believe that there are UFOs. I also believe that there's planets with in in intelligent life, but I mean not near us. I mean, I don't believe there's I don't believe there's people on Mars, but I believe in other galaxies. Bottle digging hardcore, so do I. Yeah, I watched some of his videos, but I mean, if you look at the universe, and science has not proven that there isn't any intelligent life, but if you look at the amount of galaxies and stars and how many, hundreds of thousands of light years away, and I don't believe the universe ends. The earth is round. Because like back in the 1600s, people believed that the earth was flat, that if you sailed too far on the oceans, you would fall off the earth. So 300 or 400 years later, we know the earth is round. Steve still believes it's flat. So if we've learned this much in this short amount of time, that the earth is round and that there's galaxies beyond ours, well, I don't believe that the universe comes to a sudden end. Like, the universe just doesn't go, oh, that's it. Because it doesn't stop. It just keeps going around. I guess it's possible if the universe does stop, it might like do a full circle. So like a roundabout maybe. I don't know. But even if the universe goes around and around, what's on the other side of that? I believe the universe is endless. But I also believe that for one planet to have intelligent life or any type of life on it, to say we're the only ones is bullcrap. Now, I don't have proof. I'm not a scientist. But if you go by history of what we've learned on our own planet, then that should teach you that that the moon is not made out of cheese, that we do not circle the sun, or the sun circles us, or whatever it was. Like what we've learned, like maybe in the last 600 years, we've learned a lot, but the universe is billions of years old. So I'm done preaching. Thank you. 5 people. I lost 3 people. Oh my God. My daughter's right. I do ramble on. Sorry about that. Anyone else have any questions? Did I put everybody to sleep? Well, of course it's up for debate. Just revolve the camera 360 degrees, but you never will. Well, of course, I mean, we'll never know. Not in our lifetime, anyways. And anything is up for debate. I'm always up for a good debate. I have a lot of my own opinions. Probably why I'm not a very popular person. Because I have my own opinions on things. I've lived a few years, so 100 years for stuff to be declassified. Yeah, well, in Canada it's 50 years. I think in the U.S. it's 50 years too. Well, guys, I think I'm going to have to call it an afternoon. I'm losing power. So I should have You believe in love and peace, so do I. I believe in love and peace. I try to get along with people. I try to help people. Um, I care about everybody. You know, I try not to. I don't hate people. Have a good day. Looking forward to seeing those pictures. And God bless you too. So thanks a lot, and I hope Ian. I hope you have a live stream. And Steve, why don't you have a live stream? Yeah, awesome stuff. Well, maybe next time I'll be a little more prepared and do some more. Maybe do it better. I don't know. But anyways, thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Yeah, Steve, come on. You could do a live stream from you. Just put the bombs away. It'd be good fun. Yeah. He's too shy. Okay. So we'll talk to you again, eh? Okay, thanks, Steve. Nice talking to you, Jeremy. Take care. Bye for now.